Hey guys, I am slowly getting it to work. Let's add Chad. This Chad.
I could see it the whole time.
Could you?
Yeah.
Me running around with my head cut off?
Well, no, just sitting there now for the past 21 seconds or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was backstage.
All right. I'm trying to figure out everything, and it's not being nice.
Figure out.
Jump. Yeah. Hold on. Someone. I pretty much have to hold my phone the entire interview because it's not. It. Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody.
I can't see the chat unless I go click it.
Yeah. So I have it running on another device. So if you see me look away, because I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do it, right?
Oh, look, you got Billy in the background.
I know. I put up his rant video. He's not ranting.
The only way I'm getting Billy in a video.
No, don't say that. Don't say
that. It's early in the game.
How am I doing this, though? How do I do this?
Oh, Facebook wouldn't post my comment. Oh, God.
I'm terrible.
All right, what's everybody up to? Welcome to, I guess, the premiere. We're starting low. We're going to finish big, so we're starting low. Good thing I'm not monetized.
I don't know if I can see it. I guess I'll have to go in here. I can't. Let me see.
Nope, I totally know. There. I totally know we're live. So yeah, this is going to be the start. This is hopefully going to be the start of a podcast eventually. So we thought we'd hit it off tonight.
Start it right, baby.
Start low, finish big.
Yeah, right. What do you want, So if you want to come in, come here. Come here. Get your butt in here. Come here. Oh. It doesn't show up on my thing, though. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Come here. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1.
Just parenting. Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Are you giving your dad a hard time for me?
What?
Are you giving your dad a hard time for me?
She never does. She knows better. What happens? Right there.
So anybody watching, this is the start of my new series that'll be featuring new breeders. Oh, let's hide my headphones. So if you guys have any comments, questions, feel free to drop them. I'm hoping to let this free flow more than anything because I hate when they're too scheduled. So let's start. Chad, how did you get started in the business?
I'm not started. This is all fake. I don't have any ball pythons.
No? Okay.
It's April 1st?
Haha. So I'm going to take that motley clown that you don't have then.
Yes. But which one?
Absolutely. all, yeah.
All of them? Yeah, I'll pull him out then. But it's crazy. I always like snakes. I don't know. I just always liked them. I don't know why. We would legit play with copperheads back home. We didn't know that they could hurt you, and we knew they were poisonous. But just a copperhead. You know what I mean? We'd see them all the time.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, no, right? We always thought if you chop its head off, it'll stay alive until sundown. Stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, we didn't know. So anyways, fast forward, I don't know, it was 5 years ago, I think. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll get my son. He has interest in snakes. I'll go to Petco and buy a freaking ball python. So I got a normal. And they didn't even know what sex it was. And I sexed it. I'm like, okay, I think it's a girl. So ended up being a girl. And then she just had eggs for us in June. But that started with that one, and I got more, and I got more. And then I sold some. I did that whole business. Like, I wasn't even breeding them. I just like looking at them. I thought they were cool to have. And then before I moved into the house here, because I was in an apartment and stuff, with divorce stuff and separated stuff, it's all good. But I had some. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw some males or females and see what I get. You know what I mean? And then I got eggs, and I was like, what do I do? Totally not prepared, all that good stuff. I'm like, I'll just let them self incubate, self incubate, maternally incubate, which still works. I've done that.
Yeah,
it works. But I just wasn't ready. But then I moved in between there too, so like I lost eggs because of that. And like the one female, she knocked over the water bowl when I was at work, and didn't wrap her eggs. There were like 6 huge eggs, but I don't even know if they were that big because like maybe like water got in them. Like they were dead by the time I got home. I pulled them up, they're all sitting in water. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. So lost a bunch.
that was a rough start.
Oh yeah, and then it's crazy though because I have a champagne fire that I bred, and I had the incubator. I got my egg box set up, and then I got eggs. I'm like, all right, let me put these eggs in here. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it. Mistake.
Oh,
All wet condensation, and checked them. They were it stunk so bad. They were bad, and except for one. So I'm like, oh, maybe this one's gonna make it. I put them back in the same egg box. I didn't know, just like rookie mistakes and stuff, man. It's crazy. So then lost that one in like 2 days later. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, and then like retrace steps and like you figure stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I added more water than I should have. I should have just let them be. So, but then got lucky with my Motley Clown clutch, which I didn't even know was a Motley Clown. So yeah, hatched out some pastel clowns, and they ended up being Firefly Motley Clown.
wow.
Yeah. So I was due.
So at that point, were you starting to talk to the ball python community or anything, getting advice, or were you kind of riding solo?
Oh, I didn't have any social media at all until my daughter was like, "You should get." Like I didn't have a name or nothing like that. I was just bringing them. I'm gonna put them on like Craigslist and stuff like that, and just bring them myself. Thought it was gonna be cool. Yeah. Because I have a mentor who I like met through Craigslist. It's weird. You know what I mean? You start buying snakes, and then like you ended up at their house and stuff, and showing his collection. He is like, it's crazy how his collection grew. So I don't know. I think I had my first collection. Then I think I got Instagram. Like, so my daughter Sophie's like, we should come up with a name. We should do. You should get like Instagram. I'm not doing that crap. I just thought it was stupid. I thought it was just kids doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Because I teach kids on Instagram all the time. Like, it's stupid. But I did it. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah. So, and then I met some jerks like Tom and Nick and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy how I met them though. Like, randomly. I don't even know how I did it. But I was walking one night. I would do like these night walks and stuff. And I'm on Instagram. I'm like, oh, what's this? Like, I don't even know how I got into like one of their lives. It was crazy. And we started talking about special ed and things like that, like origins of the name and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Despite them.
That's similar to how you and I met. You and I were jumping back and forth with lives. Yeah. And we kept being the same one. I think it was Chris cutting the stranger clutch. And then Shane was doing a live at the same time.
Was he?
Yeah. Okay. And we kept jumping back and forth. And I said I felt like a divorced kid.
Oh, yeah.
At Christmas. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's how So you were kind of Googling things your first season.
I was kind of what?
Googling? You're a Google breeder, as I call it?
Yeah, I was just kind of doing whatever. Like, I didn't know. I'm like, I'll just throw these in there and see what happens. Like, totally unprepared. Yeah, totally unprepared. Like, I think of myself like a year ago now. Like, I'm like, what an idiot. But
I was about to say that if you could go back and redo your first season knowing what you do now, like knowing what you know now, you'd totally change it, wouldn't you?
Oh my God. Yeah. I'd be totally prepared. Oh yeah. But, and it's crazy. Like hindsight, I lost, I think it was 7 of those eggs from that champagne fire. And they were going to be het clowns. And then it was going to be champagne motley. Like, afterwards, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I mean, I could have had some like totally like white snakes with the fire and fire. So yeah, it is what it is.
Happens.
Can't change the past.
Now, what snake was the one that really kind of got you excited and decided to go, let's go full hog?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know if there was one. It was just a bunch. Like, I don't know. I don't think there was one.
I think mine was.
What was yours?
The Super Pastel Freeway from Billy.
Oh wow. Oh, like you seeing it?
Yeah, like was just at this point we had 3 snakes. John was on buying his 3rd snake, and we were breeding other animals at this point. And I'm like, well, if we're going to keep buying snakes, jokingly, we may as well charge them rent. So I was looking at ball pythons and their morphs and stuff. So you're Googling, all these animals, and you're going to stumble across Billy.
Yeah.
And I seen the Super Pastel Freeway. I start looking into what genes I had, which at the time we thought we had a male ivory, female. We thought we had a Super Pastel NG, male, it's female. And we also had a pastel proven breeder. So I'm like, I just need that asphalt. And away we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. They all turned out to be female, not male.
That's good. That's a good thing.
It is, but when you're starting out and you're expecting these animals to be male and you're buying around them,
yeah,
you have to redo your collection real fast.
Yeah, I think that's a good problem to have, though. I'd love to have some of my males early on be females.
Yeah.
Because I was male heavy. Like, oh, these are cool. Like, I should get like a bamboo. So I got a male bamboo. Like, I ended up selling them off.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. Bamboo's cool, but I don't know how much you can do with it.
Yeah.
So, but I thought you meant like a snake that I had, like, kind of set me off.
No, in your travels and searching, like, I kind of think everybody has that one aha snake, I call it.
Yeah.
That you're like, yeah, this is why I want to do this. Let's go.
I think when I saw, like, I would do, like you said, like the Google search, and ironically, I would come across like Matt Matera, who pythons, Royals,
yeah,
Royals, and that's who I got my clown from, my male clown. And I'm like, oh, these are really cool. I'm like, look at these snakes. Like, these clowns are very, very cool. I wasn't even really aware of like all the different morphs and stuff like that. Wasn't even aware of it. So that might have probably been the one. Like, oh wow, look at this. This is pretty cool. This is really cool. Oh, and it's recessive, like hidden genes. Like I think that stuff is so cool. I think it's
cool.
The whole hidden.
In the beginning, I did not want to get into recessives. Like, I'm just like, screw that. I don't have time for that. No, we have a lot of recessives.
That's awesome. Oh,
yeah.
Obviously, I love recessives.
I'm loving clown now. We're getting into dreamsicles, pieds, like, you name it. Yeah. We're getting into it. Hypo, team hypo all the way.
Yeah, hypo's cool, man. I slept on that for too long. And just now getting into it.
Yeah, we've got a visual female, but she's Partho.
Yeah.
So we're growing her out. So if we're lucky enough to get her to even breeding age, because they're riddled with health issues, right? So if we can get her to breeding age, it's that thing that I have to make that one clutch count, because usually they die within a year.
How do you know
of having that clutch? Pardon?
What do you mean? How do you know she's Partho? What do you mean?
So she came from a clutch. There was 4 of them that are completely all female Partho.
Okay. I thought you
the
like he
mother,
or she was part. Gotcha. I see what you mean now.
yeah, the mother was completely hypo, and the father had nothing. No hypo had been to him.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, it is. And it's kind of like, do I keep that snake for a conversation piece, or do I breed it?
No, try it. I mean, what would it hurt? I guess, but
Yeah,
could they die? Like,
they usually die after the first time they lay, within the year.
maybe not breed it in. Yeah,
Well, and that's,
maybe I won't breed it in.
well, they don't live long to begin with either.
They don't.
No,
Gotcha.
maybe 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's like someone living at 50. I'm living to 100, but
Oh, I hope not.
why?
I'm tired of saying EAD.
Oh, right. Come on. Or is it in there? Is it in the chat?
No, the chat's actually staying pretty quiet. Oh, have a great chat. I'll listen in the morning. Thanks, Matt and Erica. Twisted Snakes. Banana was my aha snake. You and John get along great.
Oh, I'm like looking at myself on my screen. I'm like, wait, the camera's over here though. How is it? And it's like the lag. It's like lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a newbie. I'm a noob. I consider myself a noob. Here, let me see that.
In this series, newbie is considered one season done or going into your first season.
Boom. All you guys can eat it. EAD.
I want
everyone
merch.
in here. Eat it. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I'm a noob. I made a lot of noob mistakes. Isn't it crazy how you make nude and noob mistakes? Kind of crazy. Yeah.
I knew it was going to go there.
Like, I just think back, I'm like, damn, if I wouldn't have killed that third clutch of mine. Because the second clutch I killed I was moving. So I was letting her maternally incubate. And this is after the first one, I found all the eggs dead in the water. So then I was moving, and it was Pastel Yellow Belly to the chocolate spider. Which is very cool. Like, I don't know, like chocolate is awesome. But
oh yeah.
So like I'm in the middle of a move, like I'm moving from apartment to a house, like, and it wasn't good. It was just bad. I cut too early, like, and that's the thing. Like with maternally incubating, like I would just let them go, longer than you think, way longer than you think.
Yeah.
So, but I did maternally incubate that Motley Clown clutch. Again, they were probably a little early, but they were all good. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hold a bunch back, did you?
What's that?
Did you hold a bunch back?
I held all of them back except for one. It was a Firefly Motley Clown girl. And I don't know if you guys know Brett, who's no longer on Instagram. He would talk and he would bother the hell out of me, like harass me about, come on, you go sell one of them. And then he made a pretty good offer, because I know what I could get. Like, I know you see like Randy from Dark Cloud, like what he sells his snakes for. There's no way I could get that for my snakes. So he made a good offer. I'm like, all right. So it's going to work out because I have a GHI Yellow Belly Het Clown boy that I got from him. And I got a bunch of locks. So I'm going to have some nice, hopefully have some nice clowns coming up here soon.
Yeah, no. Motley Clowns are epic. I love them. And I'm hoping my Yellow Belly Het Clown female turns out to be Motley.
Yeah, you were saying that. But this clutch won't be Motley though, because I put him to the Firefly mom from the Motley clutch because I'm trying to prove that out. So because I'm not selling anything unless I know it's exactly Motley and it proves out and stuff like that. So I have some boys that I could I have two Motley Clown boys from that clutch along with the Firefly Motley Clown. But I'm not gonna sell them because I didn't prove them out. So I'll prove that out, and I'm gonna prove mom out because maybe it's from the mom. Who knows? Because I got the mom from as a pastel het clown from Hudson Valley Herps.
Yep.
So then when this came out, and I didn't even know, I thought they were just pastel clowns. I put something out on Instagram, and I remember like Breeder Circle reached out to me and was like, dude, you got more than just pastel clowns there. I'm like, huh? I had no idea. And then I asked other people, and then I got directed to David Zaros, or Art Zaros, whatever he goes by. And then Randy at Dark Cloud and stuff. And he's like, yeah, it's definitely Motley. I'm like, well, all right. I didn't know this. This is kind of cool. But I didn't know I wasn't prepared for all holdbacks. I was going to sell some, even like the hats and stuff like that. I held all them back. So except for that one girl. But Hudson Valley Herps. So I reached out to her, and she took it over from it was a college like herp group. Like, so they were just breeding things together like left and right. They weren't even like keeping track. So she's like, I don't even know. But then she hatched out something later on and showed me. She's like, I don't know what's going on with this clutch. I'm like, it kind of looks like mine. So I don't know. Who knows where the Motley's coming from? I don't know. But I think it's from the dad. That's what Randy from Dark Cloud said. He's like, the dad is definitely Motley. But again, got to prove it out.
Yeah. And sometimes with clowns, they can hide stuff.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you see, like, I don't know, I see wonky looking clowns, and like, what is going on with that? So I'm sure.
I mean, look at Shane Kelly. He had that Batman clutch, and out came like this calico thing.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
Calico.
Yeah, who knows? They could be like low expression, or you don't know.
Don't know. It could be a whole nother gene.
It could be a whole new world.
Oh, important question in the chat. Chad, if you make your own morph, is it going to be called the EAD?
Jules, come on. No way. I would never do that. I swear I would never do that. No, I don't know. I don't know what I would call it. I don't know if I would call it like one of my kids, but I don't know. That stuff though, like even like the world of ball pythons, like people do like the world's first. It kind of hurts me a little bit. I don't know. I just because I think these big breeders are so far ahead of everybody. Like, and there's so many like I don't want to say second tier breeders, but like not your Justins and Billies, and well, even like Troy from like Best Dressed Balls. Like, I'm not saying he's not like a top breeder, but I don't think he's Billy, you know what I mean, or Justin, but he's ridiculous. He's in the top 1%. Like, he's ridiculous. Like, he's probably has stuff that we, won't even hit for 6-7 years if you're starting out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we kind of lucked out considering we just started in April.
Yeah.
And we got our hands on a world first.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
And it's a banana mahogany spot nose pos HRA, but I'm pretty sure it'll prove out 50% het hypo. So we bought a female proven breeder banana fire. So I mean, potentially later in the summer, early fall, we have the ability to probably create a world's first.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap.
Yeah, it's really cool.
For first season, I'm like, holy crap. How did I get my hands on this animal?
I know.
I don't know. I have no idea how I did, but we're hoping.
Well, make the right choices and put them to the right, like, do things right. Don't do like I did. Don't do
No. Well, I mean, he's got to be 300 grams before I'll even let him touch her. And she just laid a few months ago. So, by the time she's back up at a couple months ago, I just got her from April at ALB Morph.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she laid for her not that long ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it'll be like, yeah. start pairing and then probably be later in the year. So I've got like 6 months to get him to 300 grams, which I should have no problem with.
Oh yeah, just feed him regular.
Yeah.
Feed him like a
We'll
girl.
see. Watch that little bugger will be like 275.
Yeah, I mean, that's still, you don't want him throwing slugs though, too.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll play it. It's eventually going to happen, whether it's this year or next year.
Yeah.
Because I mean, having that snake is wicked on its own, and I don't like banana.
Yeah.
That's John's snake. So to have it in super mana form, holy crap! Tom, you're on a buying freeze.
Share Chad. What am I sharing? Huh? I'm like, my room is like ambient, like 82. I'm sweating. It's crazy.
Yeah, ours. We've got to figure out downstairs because the Wi-Fi is not really strong downstairs yet, so we're not doing anything downstairs. But it's like ambient is like 85. So we're straight up, even with fans.
Yeah, I had the fan going just for air circulation.
A helper.
Yes. No, Kayla was saying share the Coke. Well, it's funny because I got one today. I've been off Coke for like a week. But then today I was out with one of my special ed students for like rest type stuff. And I see the first one in there was Chad, so I had to get that. But then this one I just got because I went down to get this chair that I'm sitting on right now.
Yeah.
I sold my, it's crazy. I always have stupid stories. But I sold my my dining room table and chairs and stuff like that because I got my grandmother's, which then I found out was like my great grandmother's, which is really cool. I never met them, like her, I guess my mom's grandmother. I never met her, so I have her table. So I got rid of that. Anyways, so I'm out of chairs. Like my son, like the chair in his room, I had to put that one up there, and then I'm like, I need a chair for tonight. Anyways, so I go to Target and get this. This is funny because in special ed world, no matter what you do, like if you're like a general educator and stuff, you call anyone in special ed a helper.
Yeah.
People always like, "Oh, you're a helper?" Like, yep, that's what I am. Now you can call me whatever you want. Yep. Certified special ed teacher, like 20 years in. Yep, you can call me a helper, whatever you want to call me. I just there for kids. So shut your face.
Justin Goldsmith, what do you have heat tape set to if ambient is 85 minus 78 and I struggle with the bins too hot in once in a while? So I actually do not run heat mats or heat tape because our room stays consistently with fans 85. So that means inside the bins are a few degrees warmer. And yeah, I'm working with fans.
Yeah, let me see.
It's working well though. It's great. That's what was suggested to me.
Mine's at 81 right now. Let's see if I put it on my forehead. See if it gets any hotter. So
I find our animals are doing way better, like since we moved in that room, than when we were in the old place running heat mats.
The old heat mats.
I know that's the last time I did a crowdcast with Billy, I had mentioned it, that room staying warm with a fan going, the door open and everything. He's like, don't run heat mats.
Yeah.
Do ambient. And I'm like, cool, I'll give it a whirl. And it seems to be working for us. They're doing good.
You're not that hot. I am hot, Joe. I am hot. How much wood I need? It's so crazy. I just saw myself leave. That's so nuts.
Oh.
What other
how much wood would it?
got?
Actually, Kayla was asking in Instagram earlier, what's your most anticipated like pairing this year?
Mine?
Yeah.
Or yours? Well, let me show you this.
I don't know. She just said, what's your most anticipated pairing this year?
Who can guess this? Who can guess? It's a color.
I can't. It's a color. Mahogany.
No.
Oh. Chocolate.
Nope.
I'm bad at IDing. I am so bad at IDing.
Snake.
It's a snake. I'm with you there.
That's
It's a purple.
Nikki Nightmare. That was a red stripe. I got into red stripe.
Ooh, that goes so well with clown.
Yeah, it does. And I have you win a
there's
snake,
Sal.
Nick. You win a snake. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll show you what it gonna go good with. I'm still here.
What Nick doesn't, or what Chad didn't tell you, Nick, is the snake you won is a male normal. No hets, nothing.
He's gonna win my snake. He loves it.
Ooh, that question was for both of us, Kayla said. Both of our most anticipated pairings this year.
Easy, boy. So I would love.
I can't even decide.
I would love to mix this, the super pastel sapphire.
Ooh.
Yeah, to that red stripe.
Mhm.
And
I see that.
And then head it up for a boy, and then put it to my girl. I have a clown girl. I think that'd be kind of cool. Go with it that way. Get the jeans first before you head it up.
Yeah.
So I might do that.
I don't know, Kayla. That's hard. My most anticipated clutch. What's yours? Like pairing this year, clutch pairing.
Let me see.
You got some motley stuff. So, I mean, you've got maybe.
So I keep it right here.
Ooh,
no secrets in my world. No secrets. So I got 4 locks with the Motley Clown to the Super Pastel. And then I have like a normal that I put the Motley Clown to because I'm trying to prove it out. Just want to make sure because I know and stuff. But I am going to put him into the spot nose and get some spot nose het clowns, which then I have a leopard het clown girl, for Batman's. So Motley would be cool. But that pastel, the Firefly het clown girl to the GHI yellow belly het clown boy. That's probably my most anticipated.
I mean, it's hard to decide. I mean, we have that possibility of hitting a world's first, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I have a shot of making a freeway this year. And that's like my favorite morph. Yeah, I have a Mojave Asphalt to an Ivory. So.
I remember you saying I remember you saying that today. Billy's thing.
Yeah, I had to go buy a Mojave Asphalt male, and I'm like, no. So I mean, I have that option. I mean, everything else is just a lot of making pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can make visual lavenders that are het pieds. I can make super pastel, like killer lavenders this year. Possibly a super banana, mahogany fire, HRA.
Yeah, HRA.
So, I mean, next year is going to be a little more epic than this year. This year is just a lot of creating animals to hold back. Like we've got one pairing where it's just the Mystic Crystal to the OD Cine Enchi Fire / Vanilla. So we're guaranteed 2 gene animals. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that'll make some really nice female holdbacks.
Heck yeah.
So, and then we have the Pastel Mystic, but I'm stuck between 2 males and I cannot decide.
Well, ask the friendly people in the...
I have asked everybody, and it's so split up. Like, I was talking to Chino on the phone about it earlier, and I'm like, so I've got a Pastel Mystic, and the options are, for males, Past Dave's Double Het Hypo Clown, or I can put it to the Mojave Asphalt.
What do you say?
That's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
On one hand, I can create a.
What if you put it to both? What if you?
No, we're not doing dual. No, not the first season. Dear God, no.
Well, you
I mean, I could hit.
Like you would know, like what it was. Who sired
Well,
it?
depends. I could hit a super pastel, mystic potion. I could hit mystic potions with both each one.
Yeah.
So how would I know?
Yeah. True.
So, yeah.
My face is like all close.
Everybody says it's a tough one. Because, I mean, I'm holding back females for sure. So, I mean, something might prove out to be het hypo or het clown or, dear God, both. If I go the hypo clown Pastavi.
Yeah.
Or I could do the mystic potion one pairing with the Mojave asphalt, and I could have a mystic potion that's asphalt. Which then, if I held back a male, I could put to the ivory and make more stuff and eventually hit a mystic potion freeway. So
that'd be cool. Yeah, the freeways are cool because I think they're almost like a recessive. I think like when you mix like two snakes that come out totally different than like what they look like. Like to me, that's like almost like recessive. Like I don't know. I think of like highways and freeways as almost like a recessive, even though they're not. I know they're not, but you know, some people will argue.
Chino, Mojave asphalt all day. Kayla, Tom will love it either way because of the Mojave.
Yeah. Tom loves Mojave.
Tom is a Mojave stan.
Yes, he is. He loves those Mojaves. Mojave. I got a 4-year plan to make some crazy like G-stripe clowns.
I have it. If I can get something this year, I have the 10-year plan to make lightning clown tides. Is what I want to do.
10-year
like
plan.
Clown.
Nice.
I want to make some clown lightning pies. I don't care if anybody does it before me. I want to do it.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
triple.
Like, people say all the time, like just make like I don't know, find stuff you love and like just go for it. Even if it's chasing stuff, you know what I mean? Like even though like you said it's already done, but you want to make them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the thing is, they'll say that, and then in another setting, they'll say, "Don't make what I can make 20 times over. Make something new."
Who says that?
Oh, just like people.
Here, do this to them. Go like this.
Freeways will be money.
Do what makes you happy, man. That's what I say.
Freeways will be money for years to come. They will.
Yeah, I think
they will, but I kind of don't want to do it for the money. The money is nice, and I can buy more snakes with it, which is great. But I kind of want to just stack jeans and make new shit.
Do it.
I don't know. So that's what I'm doing. In 10 years, I plan to have a lot of horses, too. That's not surprising.
You like horses, too?
I've never ridden a horse.
What'd you just say?
And I'm
a bunch of what? I think you said horses.
No, Jules said in 10 years I plan to have a lot of horses.
I'm like, I was gonna say because Jules loves horses and Anna. Yeah.
Listen, I've worked on horse farms. I'm a country girl, but I have never ridden a horse.
That's great. I've only ridden.
Just never came around to it.
They're big and they were and strong, and like they could kill you.
No, I worked on an Arabian horse farm. Well, don't piss it off.
I was at the Preakness. I don't know if everyone knows this. I was at the Preakness. Not that, but this was like back in like late '90s. Because Preakness used to be like on the infield. It'd be like 100,000 people on the infield getting totally hammered. And this one dude jumped over. This is during the main race, and like tried to punch a horse as it's coming by. I'm like, and he was like on the Baltimore Sun, like checking up taking a swipe at a horse. I'm like, that dude is so drunk, stupid. He could have just got trampled by a horse and killed. That they're like what 2,000 pounds of like freaking speed and just raw power, almost like horse.
Speaking of punching, Tom's threatening to punch Chino. Do not punch Chino. Chino is a national treasure.
In the deck. Did he mean neck or dick? Yeah. Good old Chino.
That could break your hand because, oh God.
Dude, Chino, that picture of you, I don't know where it is, with the long hair. Uh-oh, low power mode. Yeah, that was Sophie. Where he has like where you have the long hair and stuff. I don't know, it's from like 20 years ago. It's so funny. I think it's hilarious. Not that I'm laughing at you from 20 years ago, but I'm laughing at you at your picture from 20 years ago. Look at your hair is all green and blue.
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah. I'm having a rough week, with like my grandfather passing away and launching the series and stuff. So when women get stressed out, we go for the hair.
So if I see someone walk around with like green hair, like you're starting a new YouTube series, Instagram series. What?
No, but ladies, back me up. When you're stressed out or going through a crisis, you either grab the scissors or you grab a bottle of bleach. Am I right? Like it seriously, like that's what we do. He's not exposed. Oh God.
This is what happens when I'm stressed. Look at that. Looks like a smiley face, doesn't it?
It looks like something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like how it's like opposite on the camera, but it's
throwing me off because, like I said,
I'll like move one way and it's the opposite.
Because, like I said, the stand for my cell phone's not working. I had to order a new one, so I'm literally holding it, and I keep having to move it, and I'm moving it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's crazy. My phone is leaning against the tripod that I got Sophie or Santa brought last year for Sophie.
Speaking of Tom should shave his back and new breeders. So I have it on video that if we can raise $2,000 to get Tom an asphalt, he will wax all his body hair, every single last drop of it.
But Nick likes his thigh hairs, like the inside of his thighs. His hair is there. Don't you, Nick? Nicky Nightmare.
See, Jules has my back. Jules has my back. She wants to change her hair crisis mode. Yeah, you've got my back. It's a girl thing.
Women are crazy, I tell you.
You know, it's crazier.
What?
The women who like snakes.
I think it's cool.
Because we have no fear.
You don't have any fear?
Well, no. I mean, everybody's scared of snakes. Nick was misreading my packet. Oh, God.
Women's live. Here we go. All right, let's get some sneakies out.
Yeah, let's get some sneakies out. Nick was misbraiding my pack here. Oh, dear God. The chat has now entered the territory of MC Podcast Night.
I love it. I love it all.
So, with how you had your first season, completely, like your first season kind of completely shit the bed.
Yeah.
A nice way to put it. How did you feel once you started getting involved into the ball python community?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was a little like, because you hear because we did all that stuff with rips and stuff and all that drama.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, people are idiots, and like you always have the scam, like people trying to scam each other and stuff like that. Not very cool with that, but it is what it is. You just gotta but then like you get to know people, and you think you know people, but like I don't know what can you do? You know, with all that shit,
Yeah.
like you know people like I don't know their true colors come out. So
Yeah.
hope they don't
Yeah.
screw you. Like the bad ones don't screw you before you get to really know them.
Yeah. I think you have to like get out of your bubble. Like
Yeah, you do.
instead
You
of
definitely
staying
have.
in your. Oh yeah. Ooh, pretty.
So that's the.
Every time I see that one's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's really cool. I was just talking to Brett yesterday, and he was talking about the girl, and
Mhm.
he was saying like, yeah, she's all like blushed out and stuff. It's like all running, like kind of melted into each other. I'm like, yeah, that's how he is too. But it's really, really sick. He's really cool. He's really cool. So hopefully, well, by next, you know, by May, I'm hoping to have him up and ready, and maybe hopefully before that. We're talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can breed before that. But I don't want to push it because I don't want to push out slugs and stuff, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm going into the first season expecting nobody to lay. So that way if somebody, well, I mean, it's first season. If I expect nobody to lay and somebody does, woohoo.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So we're still learning. We're winging it.
Yeah,
Oh, Nick, you're in trouble.
What do you say?
I don't know, but he's in trouble.
All right,
That's all I need to know.
Let's see if you guys can identify.
So do you still have a hard time IDing stuff?
Yeah, like I don't know. I still like need an idea. Like if you say, "Oh, what's this?" I might be able to get one of the genes are in it. Like, and I'm trying to ID like my Motley stuff, and that's really hard. So I was learning stuff. I think you might have been on there too. Where I was like, who was it? Balls and Strikes.
Balls and Strikes.
Yeah, he taught me a bunch of stuff what to look for.
Yeah,
so
I know. I need to go annoy him.
Anyone know what this is?
Het pied?
It might be tricky. Nope, not het pied.
Oh, I don't know.
It might be tricky.
Is it a trick?
Yes. Or maybe I could say it's something else and get a lot more money for it, which I would never do.
Hurricane.
Yeah, I know, right? Yep, it's a trick.
Actually, Zach at Nava Reptiles, he's supposed to be on tonight, but he got invited to the Snake and Fat Man.
Oh, cool.
He just hatched out Bazinga balls, which are, I think it's Mojave and Trick.
Oh, okay.
And they're Het Ultra Mill. It's his first clutch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I'm like, yeah.
What are they called?
Bazinga balls.
That's crazy.
And they're Mojave and Trick, but they're also Het Ultra Mill. And I'm like, look at you go, setting the bar.
So speaking of what are things, what is this? It might be strange to some people, but what is this?
Stranger.
Close, but not the price tag.
They're not the same. Mahogany, but they're not the same.
Aren't they?
Now, I think they're allelic, but I think they're different.
Okay.
Personally. We have some mahogany.
You do?
Yeah, we've got the banana mahogany spot nose, and we have the mahogany lesser HRA het hypo female.
Jeez.
John's hoping to hit Sumasini pies in a few years. Jeez. He calls them the wannabe panda pies.
Hey, that was crazy. The Sumapides, man, like Jason last night. That was nuts.
Oh my God, last night was insane.
Talking about hitting the odds.
Yeah.
Jeez. I was happy for him on his damn birthday. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh my God, yeah.
That was so cool. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me put these guys back.
Jacob works with mahogany too. Jacob at Civil Servants.
If
He
what?
works with mahogany.
He works with it?
Jacob. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I'd like to get my hands on a stranger and breed it to the mahogany and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people gotta do. You know what I mean? Definitely
Needs to be done.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I just got a G-stripe girl. Yeah, we got some cool ones here. I got my super pastel. I forget. They said there's something else in it. I forget though. I'm terrible with that. So I got.
Oh my God.
My emails. I'm like, oh, what did they say it could be too? It might be het hype, like possible het hypo. I think.
Yeah. Well, I just found out the other day. I have 2 pastel lavenders, a 1-to-1 pair, and my plan was to pair to the female, the pied het lav. Hopefully, hit some visual lavenders. Het pied, push back to the father. Found out there's a possibility that both my pastel lavenders could be het pied.
Oh wow! I guess you'll find out.
Find out later this year.
That'd be cool for my.
So I'm like, could you imagine Dreams close my first season? I'd shit myself. I would shit myself.
Crazier shit has happened.
Oh my God, that would be insane.
Yeah, it would.
Like, I just bought the pieces to start making the pieces.
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't expecting to be like, oh yeah, there's a small chance it could be. And I'm like, I would, if I cut open a dreamsicle my first season, I will literally poop myself.
Tom, I didn't read that. I do. And people I know, Tom. I like put my hands on people I just finally met at shows.
You know, I have leather-bound books that smell rich of mahogany.
So
I love Chino. He's a national treasure.
He is, man. He's like an awesome dude. He talks to everybody. Like, everyone loves Chino.
Oh, no. I messaged him and I was like, hey, dude, do you want to be part of my mentor series? Because I've got the mentor series launching this week, too. And he's like, yeah, sure. Is it on Instagram or YouTube? And I'm like, Instagram. I don't YouTube. He's like, you should YouTube. Here's my phone number. Call me. We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. So I was, yeah.
And I'm like, I could be some creepy stalker. And you're just like, here's my number.
Did you call him like 3 a.m?
No. No. Well, I can't really call him because I'm Canadian, so long distance charges. So I had to download an app to create an American phone number to call him.
Was it Kick? Why couldn't you just do it on Instagram?
Because I didn't think about that.
Well, I guess it took me like 25 seconds to think about it here.
I'm pretty.
Just on Instagram, like video chat. Good job, guys. Way to be smart.
Who says you're not a creepy stalker?
Not worried at all, Gina. That's crazy.
No, I don't call Chris at 2 a.m. I message Jane at 2 a.m.
Tom and I started a call one time. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I have no idea how. And we went to like 6 a.m. I have no idea why. But
Tom has that problem. Because I did a live with him the other day. It was the day my grandfather passed, and I was just like, yeah, let's keep me distracted. And it was 5 hours later.
I know, they go quick. Like, even this, I'm like, holy shit, it's like almost 55 minutes.
Holy crap.
Hey, you got it here. I'll show you some. So you're talking about your grandfather, right, who passed. So. Well,
Tom, I'm not worried about Chino cutting me into little pieces because I'm in Canada and the borders are shut.
He'll get through a border like you've never seen. You ever see him run for the border? Taco Bell.
Yeah, but our border's a river with a bridge.
Look at that. Look at that little Chad. But that's my grandmother, right? Right there. I lost her in like 8th grade, man. Oh, like I still get sad.
Bye, Nick.
When Nick's going?
Yeah, he's got to go feed.
All right, so we can start.
Stop being mean to Chino. He's a national treasure. Seriously. John, can you bring me a snake, a nice one? Because I want a nice one. I'm not in the mood. Don't bring me the yellow belly poss motley. She's not nice. I tried to show her 3 times in a live the other day, and 3 times I got bit.
So she's a good eater?
Yeah. She's the one you don't even have to, like, wiggle it. You just drop it in the bin, and it's gone. So
my het pie girl that I got to prove out, I got her for, like, dirt cheap, like some guy around here. But he's like, yeah, she won't eat for me. I'm like, all right. So she eats fine, except for like the last 3 weeks. She regurged, ate, and then I think she regurged again today.
Oh, you mean the one that bit me in the? Can you just stand here because I'm using one hand? The one that bit me in the collarbone the other day.
Oh man, that's nice.
Het lav.
Oh, look at that. Hold on.
Like,
hold that up right. Move it over. Look at that. No, the other way. Look at that. That's cool. Other way. Other way. All right. Yeah, it's right there. No, let's go. Too far. Right there. Look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That looks like
that's why.
It's like a Star Wars ship or something like that.
I thought it kind of looked like the Holy Cross, so I wanted to name him Jesus.
You should have. Don't be afraid. I got like 10% battery. But if you want to keep going, I'll yell down to Sophie. I can check it. I can go like this. She took my charger.
It looks like something from Star Wars. Oh my god, I should name him something from Star Wars now.
Seriously. We got the tattoo. Oh.
What? I'm not naming him Chewie. That is not a good name for him. He is not a Wookiee.
True.
I said if there is a super Wookiee, they better name it the Chewbacca.
And Jules.
Bye, Jules.
For Jules?
Smack Nick for me. Yeah.
Oh, all right. She going.
Is that Horatio or Cookie? Horatio. Here's my boy.
Let's see.
He's like not in the mood. He's like, nope, you are at the climbing tree. John won't give me the snake. Just stand by because I've only got the one hand right now. So look at this guy.
Damn.
Chris Ward's finest.
My belly.
I love him so much. I almost killed him.
Oh.
Yeah. So when, not in my hair, dude. So when I was opening the bags, like we were in a hurry to open them because we thought everything was DOA, long story. And I was cutting across the cable tie, like cutting the bag right open. And as I'm about to keep slicing, he popped his head open, like up, with bone cutter scissors. Thank God I stopped.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole shipment was delayed. Disgusting amount delayed.
Ugh.
So we're trying to open everything in a hurry at like 10:30 at night and make sure the damn snakes are alive. So I'm cutting it wide open, and he's like, whoop. I'm like,
could you even imagine? Ugh, that'd be horrible.
I've had snakes arrive DOA. It's not fun.
I just had one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a desert ghost, 50% het clown. boy. But they're cool about it, and I'm actually it's going to be better in the long run for me.
Put them back.
Terrible, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No.
they have another clutch hatch now. It's going to be Desert Ghost, 100%. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Desert Ghost, 50% het clown, 50% hypo. So get an extra recessive.
Long story, we have time. I'm saving that story for when I have Chris on, because that's who the shipment was from. Chris from the Reptile Ward.
Yeah.
Like, we had plans that as soon as we were getting it, we were going to do an unboxing collab together and all this, and it was horrid. Oh, did you bring me Cookie? Is she in a mood? What?
The Ravens are losing. The Patriots.
Turner, I don't grab when they're facing me. So I have this rule that if their heads are facing me, I don't grab them, because that's how I get bit every time. There's the female.
Wow.
She will go for me this year. She's pushing 1,000 grams. Hi, baby. It's hard to handle her with one hand. She's so big and hefty.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, she's pushing 1,000. She's probably 1,000 grams now since we've had her. But she was like 949 grams when she was shipped.
Nice.
Yeah, so she'll go this year. Like later in the year.
What do you feed?
Rats.
What's up?
I feed rats that we breed.
I know. What kind? What size?
What size? So
Yeah.
she would get a small. She would get a small where she's so close to 1,000.
Yeah.
And anything over 2,000 right now, like our girls that are over 2,000, we've tried them on smalls because that's what everybody told me to do, and they got too aggressive. Like, I'm literally holding the rat, or John's holding the rat, and they're coming for us, ignoring the rat. So we bumped them up to mediums, and since we did that, they're so much better.
Oh, very
so
good.
so I figured they must have been like building and hungry and stuff because of that.
Yeah. Leaping out with the tubs.
I mean, they're 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 grams. I think they can eat a medium rat.
Yeah, I'm sure they
No
can.
problem. No problem. So
very cool.
That's what we feed, and we breed our own feeders. So I know what goes into them. We feed about 30% protein.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, we make our own food.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it costs us literally $30 a month to feed the rats. Every second month, it's about $50 to $60 because every second month we have to buy the new litter, like the new substrate. So when you have 24 snakes,
that's not bad.
Why wouldn't you breed your own rats? Like, really?
Yeah, I breed mine.
If you have the room for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that stuff is amazing. Just to see like new litters and stuff popping out, that's so cool.
I was breeding for like genes, like trying to hit blues and other things and stuff like that.
I know some of the rats are so pretty. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I want to feed this off, but I'm like, screw it.
We feed off. I don't care what it looks like if it's nasty, but if it's super sweet and a male, I'll actually sell it as a pet, which I can get $10 to $20 for a pet rat.
Yeah.
And then that goes right back into the rat colony. What? What? It's snowing? It's snowing!
Oh wow!
Woohoo!
Is that like the first one of the season of the year?
No, it's like the 5th.
Is it really?
Yeah, it hasn't stayed though.
I can't wait till we have snow days here and get off work. Oh, we won't have that. We won't have that. This is
my biggest girl is on smalls. Yeah, honestly, if our girls that were that big weren't super ass aggressive and like John's literally holding the tongs out with the rat in front of their face, and they're going for him, full on hissing and striking. Like she don't want no small.
Yeah.
No. So, I mean, they're gonna let you know if it's enough food. And since we put them on mediums, I mean, other than the Mystic Crystal's just a nasty ass bitch, anyways. They're fine.
Yeah. They can handle it, right?
I mean, guidelines are good and great, but you have to know your animals too.
Yeah, that's probably more important than even guidelines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down with it.
Yeah. No, not gonna do that. Anybody have any questions? Because I'm running out of questions.
Ask a question to someone, anyone. Do yours? All right. I don't know if. So I keep mine in my bedroom, but I can hear them. Oh my God, they're so active at night, and then they must either poop or pass gas. Oh my God, it is so loud. Sometimes it's crazy. It is nuts.
We have one that literally will sit there from the moment it starts going into blue until the second the shed is off and does nothing but lays there and hiss.
Oh, wow.
Like every 30 seconds. And you're like, okay, that's enough. I get it. You're uncomfortable. Suck it up and get the skin off. Like, it's touching me.
Jesus.
I'm like, because when we were at the old place, the snake rack was right beside our bed, kind of.
Yeah.
And it'd be 2:00 in the morning, and all you hear is, I'm like, okay, enough. Just get the shed off.
Jeez.
And you would open up the bin, and it's literally sitting there all balled up, just hissing at nothing. And it's in blue, and I'm like, you're dramatic.
Is it a female?
It's my clown.
Girl?
We don't know.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Gotcha. It's a tranny clown. Hey,
the damn
doesn't know what it is.
The damn thing has not locked a single snake in 6 breeders. We have popped it. We have probed it. Nothing is coming out, and you're only going 2 scales deep. It will not lock. It has no interest in females. The only way I'm finding out is if I'm throwing a male in.
Yeah. Let's see if they start fighting. Huh. Like,
yeah.
I hope they didn't I hope it's not a male that was locked at one point and I don't know. That
it's never locked.
It never locked?
It never locked. It's huge. It's huge. If it was in shed earlier, or I'd bring it out, it's massive. And it's just a visual clown. There's no extra genes into it. But if it's female, it's going to my pied het lab.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm holding it all back because something's going to prove out triple het.
Yeah.
Holy Grail.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. We have a plan, somewhat.
Yeah. You gotta be able to be flexible though, because I have that 4-year plan. I'm like, all right, if I hit this and this and this, I can get to this by that time. We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, our plans changed 6 times because all these animals keep turning out female.
That's nuts. It could be worse. They could think they're females and they're all males. Suck.
I mean, we're a little male heavy right now. It's okay this season because we don't have a lot of males that are bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way our collection runs is we have 2 collections. We have John's stuff, we have my stuff. And then any common genes we both want to use, like the pied, is ours. So if there's a common gene that we want to use, we tend to buy it as a male so we don't have to fight over it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can share the pied, right? and we each have 2 pairings with it per year type deal.
Gotcha.
Like we'll edit it. Yeah. So, but now we're kind of, I think we have 10 males, 14 females, and I have 2 more females coming.
Get more girls.
That's what we're holding back.
Girls. Yeah.
Plus, I went with that kind of rule that if you're going to buy recessives, buy them as male.
Yeah, and then get the females. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the male toffee, the male. Well, I have 2 visual lavenders, but the male pied, the male.
Yeah, that's definitely
clown. Yeah, the male clown. So we'll see.
Get those
This year's
females.
I bought the female asphalt and had to get a male asphalt, which is fine because I can make super asphalts next year. One from Billy. I got one from Billy. I don't know how I pried a female asphalt out of his hands, but I did.
That's awesome.
I think he was feeling nice that day, he said.
Who?
Billy.
Who's that? That guy? This guy?
No, that's Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Billy's the man. It's like, wait, Sunday watching him tomorrow night. Like, I hate when I miss his random like lives, like on Instagram. Like,
yeah.
at the facility or something. Like, oh damn, I missed the freaking live.
Tuesday, I did the live with Tom and Billy popped in, and then Tuesday night we had the Zoom call with Billy and Cusco.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm part of Cusco's Patreon too, and then we had the crowdcast today, and then Billy's everywhere this week.
Dude, that guy, he has so much freaking energy.
And now he's on my live because he's in the background.
Yes, he is.
Should we start a hashtag? Get Billy on Kathleen's live? Make it trend?
He's giving you the finger.
Yeah.
Is that the finger?
Yeah.
He totally was. I did that with my students.
That's phenomenal.
Here, look at this right here. They're like, "You're giving me the finger." I'm like, "No. Oh, sorry. I just my point with it. Point with my finger."
So here's where I'm going into my first season, and you're just finishing your first season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything you would tell me, like to do or not to do?
Just make sure you're set, like your incubator's ready. Like make sure like you know how to mix your whatever you're gonna put your eggs in and on and all that stuff. Make sure you're all ready for that because that's where I killed them. That's where I killed most of my stuff. But then make sure you have you're gonna have space for the babies when they come out.
Yeah, we've got lots. We've got lots of space. We're gonna keep the babies away from the main collection.
Yeah.
Because you never know what one of your animals might have.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I'd rather just keep them away. Plus, excuse me, the reptile room's downstairs. So during the day, I've got the 3 kids. I don't make it downstairs very often. So if I've got hatchlings, I kind of want them on the main floor with me.
Yeah.
So I can be like, bloop, 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 bloop. Who's a cute little hatchling?
I got them all right here. Everything.
I can't wait to cut my first clutch.
That's a freaking, like, it's amazing. Like, getting eggs is really, really cool. Like, pairing them up and seeing them lock, that's super cool. That's, like, the first, like, oh, my God. And then seeing them, like, lay eggs is so awesome. But then you're cutting those eggs and seeing the little, like, alive snakes in there. Like, it's amazing. It's the best. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Oh, I kind of can't wait just to, like, open up and see, like, the little boop sticking out.
Yeah. And even
I told John.
crazy. because I know you're supposed to like just let them in the incubator, but of course, I'm going in there like just making sure all the time, like not all the time, but like once a week check in and stuff. Just even seeing it, like you can see them moving. I'm like, oh my god, this is freaking nuts. It's nuts.
How am I going to cut? I'm klutzy, and there's no hell, way, or earth I'm cutting with a razor because I would slice my hand open.
You're cutting.
So I'm going to use this. Yeah, because somebody asked, "How are you going to cut?" Like,
are you afraid of cutting yourself with a razor?
Oh no, I'm a klutz. I would end up cutting myself with a razor.
Oh,
because I'm a klutz.
I thought I'm like, oh man, it freaks me out thinking of like I would be like cut my hand up and stuff.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to cut with scissors.
Yeah.
Because those are safer for me and the animal. But if I tried to cut with a razor, I would end up slicing my hand off.
Yeah, just
because I trip over air.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
No. I'll be that person who's carrying the eggs into the incubator and trips on a breeze. That's going to be me. Watch.
Getting the female off the eggs is fun too. Get ready to get whacked. Yeah.
I've gotten whacked before. It's nothing new. I got the pied actually hit me right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's a reason why we carry Listerine in the reptile room.
Oh man, I'm at 2%. Oh, my God, what should I do?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Everybody's kind of quiet, so I don't know. Should we end it for tonight, guys?
It is 10:25. I have to get my kids to bed. I'm terrible.
Minor. Well, thank you for being on.
Yeah, thank you.
I really appreciate it. You're actually decent for once.
I know, right? I didn't say like eat a dick the whole time and all that fucking shit, and like, yeah. See, I'm usually responding to people like saying stupid stuff in the chats, and not stupid, but like silly stuff, and yeah.
Breaking Billy on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
That's me. Well, yeah, thank you guys for joining the first YouTube thing. Gonna keep going. Chad, why don't you close it off? Drop all your socials.
Well, it's just Richie's Recessives. I don't know if there's any. I don't even know what has like the thing in the middle. I'm terrible. If you look it up like on YouTube, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. That's it. I don't do Facebook and all that stuff. So it's Recessives.
Yeah, no, thank you again for coming on. I really appreciate it. I really can't wait to see what you produce this year with those Motleys.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. And even with I have a Trojan het pied girl that I have to get to wait. She's a picky eater.
What the hell is a Trojan? I'm gonna have to Google.
Look it up. Yeah. So.
Yeah. We'll look it up. Kayla says to get a charger.
Ooh. What's that?
Kayla says to get a charger.
I know. I gotta get my.
Yeah. I'll let you guys in on a little secret though, since you guys are all watching. I can give you guys a heads up on who's going to be on for the next 2 months. Oh. So, is that me or you? Going all scritchy. But anyways, I have a few people on this. That's better. But I have a few people coming on with the newbie series. We've got Zach with Nava Reptiles. We have Mark with Pantheon Reptiles. Jacob with Civil Serpents. Shane's Small Town Exotics popping in. Marvel Balls UK is going to be on. Matt with Young's Constrictors. Atypical Origins is going to be on. They're working on a time. The Scales family is going to be on. They're working on a time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then for the Mentor series, we've got Chris with the Reptile Ward. Ron with BBM Reptiles is going to be on. Chino with DMJ Reptiles is going to be on. Sal with Gomez Pythons.
Sal's awesome too.
I'm trying to convince
He's a good
Cusco.
What's
I'm
that?
trying to convince Cusco. He said we'll see.
I say we'll see to my kids when I know I'm not going. Maybe not yet. Maybe let them get.
I'd almost spook myself. I don't think it'll happen, but I'd love to get Billy on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he
maybe
would.
Maybe we'll all start like a hashtag get Billy on Kathleen's channel or something.
For real, you gotta work on him on the lives. You gotta make him commit on the lives. Like tomorrow night, like you gotta like talk him into like saying yes.
All right, tomorrow night's mission in the chat. There is no jet fund. There is only get Billy on Kathleen's lives fund. Hashtag it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Chad, you're dying.
No, I'm good. I've charged up, but I still have to get this one here to.
Yeah, it's 11:30 night. So why don't we call it 11:30 my time?
Oh, is it? Wait, you're ahead?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where are you then? Like freaking Iceland or Greenland?
No. So I'm in a magical time zone, same as Ron with BBM Reptiles, called Atlantic Standard Time. So I live in Canada. The province I live in is called New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I can drive to the Maine border in 5 minutes from my house.
That's ridiculous. And
I can drive to the Quebec border on the other side of town in like 25 minutes.
That's crazy.
And I cannot import a snake myself.
Well, you could. You can get a license and all that stuff, but.
What did Shane and I joked we're just going to stuff a snake in like a diaper, wrap it up, and put it in a bag that says use diapers?
I know. Like, what if they don't check? Like, I don't know. Will they really check? I don't know. I won't want to risk it. What Billy said today.
No, I mean, I joke, but I don't want to risk it at all.
Oh,
but
God.
I mean, it should be as simple as like the post office there will hold packages. So like have the United States company, like the reptile shipping thing, send it to that address. They tell me, hey, it arrived. I run down, or I know what day it's going to arrive. I meet with the dude, like the fishing and wildlife guy. I meet with the dude. I pay the fee, and I should be able to drive it across.
I know, that's crazy. It's all government nonsense.
It would make sense to be able to do it that way.
It would.
Because I'm 5 minutes away, and it hurts me because you guys have such good stuff in the States, and I don't have access to it in Canada.
There you go, Canada. Canadian, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Out and about.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Shane and I are both working on hypo stuff, so it'd be nice to be able to, like, swap stuff, right?
I know.
Instead of going and being like, okay, I'm going to buy this, you're buying this. Just be like, oh, hey, dude, let's swap. You know what I mean? But I can't.
Yeah, you can't. I know. I got to start doing that. I got to start talking to people like, hey, all right, what do you got? Like, because I'm in a group of, like, call ourselves degenerates and stuff. And I'm like, we need to, like, help each other out, man. Like,
The degenerates is what, you and Tom?
No, it's Tom's. I think he might have been in there. Like it transformed from like one group, and then like it broke off into other groups and stuff like that. So yeah, there was like I don't know, like David Cease is in there. You know, David.
Kayla told me to just move. No, I enjoy my free health care and my dreamy prime minister.
Yeah, I do. I think Billy would do it.
I don't know. He just found out I existed.
I know it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like tomorrow or next week. Maybe like before Christmas or something. I don't know.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Get a few more followers, make it worth it.
Yeah. If you
I
like
mean,
doing it, do
anybody.
it, you know.
Eventually, I want to turn this into a podcast, like real. I want my sticker.
I didn't even know it was coming. There, put that back over there. Do it.
Yeah, that Cocoa Magic. I don't believe in it.
Coco Mojo. That's big.
Coco
That's why
Mojo.
you're not saying it right. That's why it's not believable.
No.
Telling you, go in your bin. There you keep your cocoa in. Do Coco
Bin.
Mojo. Coco Mojo.
Bin. We use up one thing of it for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have it. Like I have it all ready to go. I can like scoop it out, throw it in.
We literally use like the cocoa husk, is it, or whatever, the chunks
Yeah.
that you buy from like the garden center for like $10.99.
Oh wow, nice.
It works. It's the same thing. It comes in the compressed cube. You add water to it.
I'm taking my
dusty.
old stuff and I'm using it in my gardens.
Ooh.
Like it has to be
Nice.
like, I don't know. I'm sure it's good. It's holding moisture and stuff, and all the poop and pee in there is probably good for the plants. We'll see.
Yeah. I've been putting it in my isopod bins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we breed isopods.
Very cool.
I don't like to feed my lizards crickets because they're annoying, so we feed isopods.
Look at you. Are you so tired?
All right, you got to get Sophie to bed.
Yeah, she's
I don't need
ready.
to go to bed. Dad.
You will go to bed, young lady.
No, I won't.
Sorry. You will go.
It's a school night.
So I don't. Well, Dad, I'm
All
not
right.
grouchy in the morning.
Your brother.
Yes. All right, everybody's leaving anyways. So, yeah,
Okay.
we'll do a goodbye. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for
Thanks for
taking a
having
part
me.
of it. Yeah,
I'm your
I
first
appreciated
guest
it.
ever. So when you're big and famous, you'd be like, I had my first guest. I forget his name, but he had a cool beard. He had a cool, very gray,
and
straggly beard.
I think he ate a D.
Wow. Your daughter in front of my daughter. You said EAD in front of her.
You've said it already in front of her.
I know. I'm terrible.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
You guys rock. You rock,
All
Lena.
right.
See you, buddy.
All right. Bye, Chatter. Bye.